Hey folks, Polestar, welcome back to another Pokemon Masters video, and today we got some news we're gonna go after, and I was actually thinking about this earlier in the day, and I was wondering, it's been a while since they dropped the last developer update, right? And I was wondering, and I don't think they actually gave us a date for the next one, but apparently it just dropped. It dropped with the Lance event and all that stuff, and let's go over this then. So, let's go over this. Greetings, trainers. For those of you who don't know, this is just the periodical letter that they send out to all the players to, let us know what the heck's going on, which is great. I like this a lot. I like that they're doing this, more communication with the player base. We know what they're doing, and then they're listening to our feedback. It works out. See how much the game got better ever since they started doing these developer letter updates, right? Huge improvement for the game, and I love it. I love how they're doing this. So anyways, let's go over this. Greeting, trainers. We're the producers of Pokemon Masters Yu Sasaki and Tetsuya Iguchi, here with a new message for you. In our last video, we discussed new events, sync pairs, and other updates. We're thankful for all your feedback so far, and we're excited to see Paseo become an even better place to visit in 2020. We hope you're excited for everything that's coming to Pokemon Masters. Today, we'd like to talk about the changes coming in the new year. We will also provide development updates for January and beyond. So, recent updates. We've added great new things aimed at making your daily experience on Paseo even more enjoyable, like Mission Bingo and daily missions. For more details on this update, check the in-game announcement. One curious thing about this. I don't think, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think the previous developer updates really talked about the Mission Bingo thing at all. It just randomly dropped in an update. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure I do not have any recollection of them talking about this Mission Bingo thing. So that's cool, I guess. We got that Mission Bingo. Everyone got a crap ton of gems, and it's gonna soon be all spent on either Lance's banner, or Cynthia's banner, or Leaf's banner, Ethan's banner, and there are the folks that are saving for Red as well, obviously. But anyways, moving on. January's legendary event. This next legendary event will begin on December the 31st, 2019 at 10 p.m. So that's, I guess, officially confirmed then. Although, we did have data mined results for that, but I guess this is now official. So Solgaleo will come to Paseo. That's cool. That's Hau and Roxy. So no new characters, at least from this screenshot. And game screens are not vinyl, so there's that as well. Having considered your feedback on the last legendary event, we've made adjustments so you'll have more to enjoy during single player battles. Oh, that's really nice. So this might be their first. I wouldn't say their first, since they did add ultra hard difficulty, super hard difficulty, and all that stuff to the training events. But I guess this is a major, or could potentially be a major single player content upgrade, right? Hopefully they'll give us some more, I guess, challenging single player content. So it's not just let's put 3 random sync pairs together that's decent enough level, click auto, and then wait a minute and then it's done, right? So these include balance changes to how event exclusive items can be acquired and improvements to the missions. Limited star power-ups have also been, oh, that's nice. That's really nice. So aside from the power-ups that we're getting for Solgaleo, or assuming that we're going to get for Solgaleo, since we got those from Mewtwo, I would assume we're going to get it for Solgaleo as well. But we're also getting just regular power-ups as well that you can get from vouchers. So that would be really nice. So that would also give us some more stuff to actually grind for after we complete the mission. Get Solgaleo as good as we can get it at, right? So that's cool. That's cool. Again, we've been getting these a lot lately, especially with the story missions and stuff. We just got 9 potential upgrades with the new Cynthia and Lance event, right? That you could exchange for with the vouchers. So that's cool. So we're gonna potentially get more with the Solgaleo event, right? Although I guess they could be referring to just Solgaleo as well, but the wording seems like it's separate, right? So yeah, moving on. January update. The January update will introduce a new sync grid feature. With the sync grid, you can strengthen your sync pairs however you want by using sync orbs, a new type of item that can be obtained during battles. Not only can you improve stats with the sync grid, that's what I kind of expected from the sync grids. I thought they're just gonna be increasing stats, which is really nice, right? But there's like also like a billion other ways to increase stats, like, you know, increasing level, that increases stats, right? Gear increases stats and all that stuff. You can also learn new skills and power ups, certain moves, and various other aspects of your sync pairs. That's pretty huge. That's pretty huge. Learn new skills is pretty huge because, like, we have a lot of sync pairs in the game that are pretty decent, but just have like absolute awful movesets. Glalie is one of them. Glalie has an absolute terrible moveset. Like, Glalie is a 5-star. She has, you know, I'd say pretty decent stats. And then I guess the biggest example would be Lance and Dragonite. Absurd stats, garbage moveset, right? I wouldn't say completely garbage. You know, it's good for solo player, but, you know, it's borderline unusable in co-op, aside from the only, you know, events that it excels in, right? So hopefully we could get some better moves for Dragonite, Lance and Dragonite. Hopefully that will make Lance and Dragonite much better. Same with Garchomp, honestly. And, you know, a lot of other, I guess, problematic units. Hopefully that would help in that aspect. Moving on, the key to getting sync orbs is to use sync moves. It's a whole new way of obtaining items, so we hope you enjoy this new feature. So apparently all these sync orbs are free to play drops from missions and stuff. Did it say if it's solo or co-op? I don't think they mentioned that. Let's see. That could be obtained during battles. Yeah, they didn't mention that. Yeah, I don't know how. I think we actually kind of saw how large those the sync grids were in that video where they first revealed it in the last developer update, which was in video form, right? So that was pretty cool. I don't remember how large it was off the top of my head, but it was an okay-ish size. So potentially, can I derive anything from this small graphic here? I don't really think so. Looks like some of these are stat boosts, and then some could potentially be, you know, skills, right? And again, you know, skills just would be awesome. Like, if you just give Dragonite some kind of like move to make it, you know, like 100% hit move, right? Give Dragonite Outrage, right? That would be pretty nice. Outrage, you know, you could give it, you know, you can make a 3-bar, you know, 3-bar Outrage, or whatever, right? So you could replace Hybrid Beam with at least Outrage would be 100% hit rate, right? And, you know, for like Garchomp as well. If we could give Garchomp Dragon Claw or Dragon Rush, that would be pretty cool, right? Even though Dragon Rush, really low accuracy, but, you know, just for the lore, just for the sake of the lore, right? Dragon Rush is pretty cool on Garchomp. Well, not lore, just how Cynthia was in Gen 4, right? So that would be pretty cool. And also, you know, maybe just give, or you could just give Cynthia a Dragon Rush, and then also give Cynthia like some accuracy boosting move, right? And same with Lance, like, or you could keep Hyper Beam, give Lance some kind of plus speed plus accuracy. That would be phenomenal for Lance, right? Or move gauge recovery, right? That doesn't like take out half of your HP while you're doing it. That would be really, really nice. So moving on, planned improvements for February and beyond. Thank you all for the detailed feedback you've given us regarding our improvements so far. Development for the new Battle Villa we mentioned in our last message is moving along well. That's good. And next time we'll delve into the specifics of how to play it. Okay, I can't wait for the next letter then. I'm really excited for Battle Villa. Again, we have like basically no details except for the fact that it's single player content and it's going to be actually challenging. Not like, again, just going in with 3 random decent level sync pairs and clicking auto, right? In the Battle Villa, you'll be able to make use of several different sync pairs. So if you have any pairs that you haven't trained yet, we recommend putting them to work in preparation for this new mode. So that's great. Like, hopefully, like what I hope Battle Villa would accomplish would to be, you know, let them make a lot of different sync pairs more viable. For example, a lot of tech sync pairs in the game are actually garbage at the moment, unfortunately. So hopefully the Battle Villa would make some of these tech sync pairs more usable. Also would make, you know, support more viable, right? So it's not just, you know, 3 damage dealers like you do in co-op, right? 3 DPS, or I guess 9 if you count all the DPS folks have on their team. But yeah, hopefully they'll make supports more viable, make tech units much more viable, and even, you know, maybe just some units that at the moment, some strikers that aren't that great, unfortunately, like Dragonite, right? Hopefully there's some stage that can make Dragonite much more viable. That would be pretty cool. Moving on, we are also continuing to tune the difficulty of co-op battles as we work on improving core components of the battle system itself. That's cool. We're working towards a special rally from mid-February to March to celebrate the 6-month anniversary of the release of Pokemon Masters, and we're exploring different ways to make the celebration as fun and lively as possible. So here's my wild prediction here. 6-month anniversary. I'm okay, and you guys could check, back a few months later and see if I'm correct. I'm betting, and I'm not putting down any money on it. I'm betting they might throw out Red in the 6-month anniversary. Red is a very, very realistic possibility. I could see them throwing out there. Red and Mega Charizard X, right? Well, first Charizard X and then Mega Charizard X. And it's, that would be really, really nice if it coincides with the Battle Villa release, because again, Megas do have issues, and hopefully Battle Villas would make Megas more viable. And that's, again, another thing I hope Battle Villa would accomplish, make Megas more viable. Like Mega Houndoom. I love Mega Houndoom. Or not Mega, just, I guess, Karen in general, right? She was my first sync pair that I've ever, or first a 5-star I've ever gotten. So it holds a bit of a special place in my heart, I guess. So hopefully, it'll make Megas viable as well. But my predictions for the 6-month anniversary would be, and, they talk about, includes plans for many new sync pairs to join the fray. Red would be one. Steven could also be a possibility, right? Dianthia, like, these are like the heavy hitters that Pokemon Masters could send out, right? I don't think I'm not sure if they're gonna like throw all of them in there, but one or two of them, right? Again, I strongly think Red could be a possibility. If not at the 6-month anniversary, it's gonna be probably like 1-year anniversary or something. But look forward to that 6-month anniversary. That's pretty cool. And moving on, for April, we have planned improvements for single-player battles. This includes content additions as well as revisions to some battle mechanics. I guess that would maybe this refers to Battle Villa. I'm not sure about that. Or it could refer to like some other content, like even more content aside from Battle Villa, which would be great. But if it's just Battle Villa, that's fine as well. Moving on, we're currently looking into more features that will let you use your favorite sync pairs, so stay tuned for more information. Okay, that's just, I guess, some general statement. Moving on, what to expect in the next message. In our next message, we will dive deeper into details about our 6-month anniversary celebration and share more about the Battle Villa. I would expect the next developer letter, honestly, to be like in video form, because, it's probably kind of big, and the last, the last info was kind of big as well. Got Mewtwo, Cynthia and Lance, right? A lot of big stuff. Our next message is scheduled for mid-January. Okay, so that's what, in like 2 weeks, I guess? 2 or 3 weeks? 3 weeks most? Okay, so we could potentially just get 6-month anniversary info in 3 weeks. So there's that. We are continuing to make the world of Pokemon Masters more enjoyable for players. We appreciate your feedback, so if you have any comments regarding our planned improvements, please don't hesitate to contact us through the feedback section in the game. And that's important, guys. Like, send them feedback. Developers, they actually like feedback, as long as it's not just randomly hating on them for no reason. Just constructive criticism, feedback, how to improve the game. Come on, like, developers. I don't know if this is true of all developers, but for the most part, developers do love their project. They like their game. They're very different from like shareholders, right? Or corporate overlords. They do want to improve their game. They want their game to be, as best as it could be, including their own vision for usually game development as well. But again, send them feedback. And look, folks have been sending them feedback, and look how great the game improved, right? So I'm a huge believer in constructive criticism, so that's always great. So anyways, that's for this one. We got some, I guess more details into the sync grid. We got confirmation on Solgaleo's arrive date, and some more details on what could potentially come. Apparently 6-month anniversary is going to be big. Like, they didn't even call like this, whatever this celebration. It's not a celebration. It's just the, mid-December to I guess mid-January thing. They didn't even call this anything, and it's like absolutely insane. We got Mewtwo, Solgaleo's coming out, Lance, Cynthia, Ethan, Leaf. Like, I have no clue how insane the 6-month anniversary is gonna be. So that's gonna be fun. So anyways, that's gonna be for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think about all this stuff in the comments down below, and more importantly, let the developers know what you think, about the game, any more improvements on it, and all that stuff. And again, we're done here. Like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel. That was kind of awkward, I guess, but yeah, do that stuff. Helps the channel and all that. And I'll see you guys in the next one.